Within 40 years, Kansas, the projections are that Kansas will be a majority minority state. Yet on January 21st, President Trump issued Executive Order 14173, eliminating affirmative action requirements for federal contractors and mandating that contractors certify they do not operate DEI programs. And that's when all of the corporations, followed suit. There's nobody I'd rather have here talking about DEI in our community than our own Jae Moyer. They are a local community political activist in Overland Park, and they are also on the board of the Johnson County Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Commission. So with that, please welcome Jae Moyer.
Good afternoon, Johnson County. My name is Jae Moyer. My pronouns are they, them, and theirs, and there's nothing Donald Trump can do about that. Russian author Leo Tolstoy once famously said, "If you feel pain, you are alive. If you feel other people's pain, you are a human being." Friends, we're all here today united with one purpose, and that's to gather to do our best to speak out against injustice. Right now, there's a lot of injustice in our country and in our world. It's enraging. Whether someone thinks, looks, acts, or loves like you, that gives no human being a divine right to have a lack of respect for another's life if they're not the same. But this has never, ever been about respect. Donald Trump and the Republican Party of today, which he single-handedly commands, have never been respectful, nor have they ever cared. And to me, it doesn't matter who the president is, which isn't to say that who we elect doesn't have very real-world implications. It's maddening to see that the people at the very top are enabling oligarchs, billionaires, bigots, fascists, and Nazis to make decisions that affect our entire country. These people have a blatant disregard for the lives of the rest of us. And to be clear, the folks who enable them to behave like this think they can get away with it. But our power combined is much stronger than theirs. And by the way, there's a US Senate election next year, and Roger Marshall's on the ballot. I look around this crowd and I see neighbors, friends, and families. I see hard-working, everyday Americans who are proud enough of this community to show up to an event like this and speak up for each other. State government, like Senator Ty Masterson and Representative Dan Hawkins, who think they can get away with stripping the rights of LGBTQ+ Kansans. I want to make an example of those who think they can scare us and run us out of this community, but it's truly them who are scared of our differences. That's right. And most importantly, I want to look every single elected official who blindly folds like a cheap rag under this tyrant president and make them tell me that they are against diversity and inclusion in our communities. Our state has a track record of simply doing the right thing, from protecting access to abortion 3 years ago, to landmark court rulings like Brown v. Board of Education, to entering this union and making sure that we are forever a free state. We may be a red state. We might elect leaders who toss aside their humanity for the evils that corrupt their hearts at the expense of the rest of us. But I have faith that if we continue to organize, show up, speak out, and celebrate wins, and vote, by the way, and celebrate wins no matter how small they are, we can take down Donald Trump and continue to preserve what our communities value most: the health, safety, and inclusion of all people in Kansas and in this country. When Kamala Harris said, "We're not going back," it wasn't a campaign slogan. It was a declaration for this moment in time that no matter your political party or your ideology, no matter your background, and no matter how much they want to bring us down, we move forward to be the best we can be together. We can and we must fight. We fight, we win. Thank you.